What's happening, guys? It's Lewis TV back on another video, and just like the other day, I'm going to be making my League One early predictions instead of the Championship this time. The Championship one did alright, and League One videos always seem to do well on my channel, so I thought, you know what, let's make a League One early predictions. Obviously, Cov aren't in League One anymore, so I'm not too up to date with it, but I speak to a couple of people who support League One teams, so I have a relative idea, and I do like to keep up to date with it anyway. Just before we start, the England flag. It's the Euros final tonight. I've never been so nervous for a game, ever. So, apologies if I'm a bit... But I need to record this today. But yeah, I'm so nervous. Come on, England. It's coming home.
Bukayo Saka. And it's saved. And Italy are the European champions.
Right, so if we get straight into it, at 24th I've predicted newly promoted Morecambe. Unfortunately for the Shimps, I can't see them staying up in League One this year. After being promoted last year, literally days later, they lost their promotion-winning manager Derek Adams to Bradford, and their signings aren't screaming survival to me. They've also lost Nathaniel Knight-Percival, who played many times at the back in their promotion-winning season. They've lost Yansanogo. I'm pretty sure that's how he said his name, but it's not how you spell it. And John O'Sullivan, two players who played in their promotion season, and then to top it all off, they've lost Carlos Mendes-Gomez, who scored their winning goal in the playoff final, and he played a massive part in their promotion season, and losing him is really going to dent their chances of survival. 23rd, I put Cambridge. I was initially planning on putting these in 21st, still not staying up, but finishing a bit higher. But I remember that they've lost Paul Mullin, their star talisman from last year, their top scorer. They even named a stand after him. He's gone. Cambridge aren't staying up. 22nd, I went with Fleetwood Town. Their signings have been pretty poor so far. Signing a 33-year-old right back doesn't say much, does it? There were times last season when they didn't look very good and could have easily been relegated had the results elsewhere in their season hadn't been awful. Losing Wes Burns and Callum Connolly won't help too much either, and they're also under a transfer embargo, meaning they can only sign players on a free, which is really going to be a struggle for them. 21st, I've gone with Wimbledon. The loss of Joe Pigott is no real surprise for why I've put Wimbledon this low. They've been hanging on to League One football by a thread for many years now, and I think this will be the year when the thread is cut. No Joe Pigott for them is going to be a killer, and the additional loss of Shane McLaughlin, Callum Riley and Luke O'Neill aren't going to help. Don't get me wrong, the signings of Luke McCormick from Chelsea and Darius Charles from Wigan are decent, but I don't think they'll survive to see another year in League One. So, moving on to the playoffs, I've gone with an absolutely outrageous shout in 6th, and I've gone with newly promoted Bolton Wanderers. It's an out there prediction, but I can see them push for a return back to the Championship and potentially getting back-to-back promotions to cancel out their previous back-to-back relegations. Their squad was quite strong in the first place, and one that could definitely do a job in League One, but their signings have been quite good so far. Bakayoko from us, up there. All jokes aside, he is a good striker. As long as he gets the service, he could be a prolific goal scorer for Bolton and potentially score lots of goals and get them promoted back to the Championship. George Johnston on a free from Feyenoord is a very good signing, considering he even played a few times in the Eredivisie last season. And also taking one of Plymouth's highest performing players in Will Aimson, I think Bolton could be in for a good season. 5th, I've put Sunderland. I am aware this is going to make me look so obsessed because I'm a Cov fan, and all Cov fans are obsessed with Sunderland apparently. But I can't see Sunderland doing any better this year. They've lost Chris Maguire, last season's top scorer Charlie Wyke, also losing Max Power, a player who started 38 of their 46 games. They'll also have Lee Badge in goal. And knowing Sunderland, they will play well up until about February, and then they'll crumble like usual. In 4th, I put Doncaster. They had an excellent start to the season last year and were showing real signs of them potentially getting promoted, but they really fell off and ended up finishing 14th. But some of their early signings are showing promise. Ben Close and Jordi Hawula from Portsmouth are two very good signings, and as a Cov fan, I know how good Hawula can be. Former Man United youngster Roshan Williams will really strengthen their defence as well, and Matt Smith is a highly rated youngster from Arsenal, so I can see Doncaster making a rush for the Championship once again. 3rd, I put relegated Sheffield Wednesday. To be fair, last season, if it wasn't for their 12-point deduction, they would be playing Championship football this season, but I think they'll just miss out on an immediate return to the Championship automatically. They've lost Jordan Rhodes, who could be a big loss for them, but I have no doubt they'll be able to replace them and have a very good season. Second, I've put Rotherham United. This one's a bit inevitable regardless of the window. Rotherham are always guaranteed to get promoted again. They're a massive yo-yo club. They've had a couple of departures. Most notable is Matthew Olasunde. I think that's how you say it. They haven't signed anyone as of yet either. So I think that's why they'll just miss out on the title and they'll finish second. And then in first, I put Wigan Athletic. Absolutely outrageous shout here. But I think the Latics will return to the Championship 2 years after they unfairly left it. They may have had a poor season last year, just escaping relegation by a point, and it's understandable considering the team they had to use. However, the signings they've made so far are no joke. Players like Sunderland's top scorer Charlie Wyke, Jack Watmo, I think that's how you say it, from Portsmouth, Ben Amos from Charlton and Jordan Cousins from Stoke are really going to help Wigan push for a return to the Championship, and I think they'll win the league on their way. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you all next time. Thank you a lot for watching.